right, chatting now with Alex Wright. He's and I love this title, the dog father.
That's right. Happy to be back, Jack.
Pups Pub. How's it going, Alex?
It's been going great. Thanks again for having us.
Yeah.
This is our first time bringing Pups Pub out of the state of Florida. Really excited about showing people here in Texas and similar markets what we have to offer.
I love that idea of expanding outside of, and you're in a great state for business growth as it is with Florida, but a lot of opportunity here in Texas, right?
Well, Florida's great except for their liquor license costs. So we are paying out the wazoo for those. So we're really eager and excited for people in Texas to take advantage of our concept because they're day one going to be saving about $5,000 a month by not having to pay those high liquor costs.
Oof. I didn't realize you had that kind of situation with the liquor license.
You want to throw up? You want to ask me how much my Orlando liquor license costs?
Yeah, give us a little shock.
$665,000.
Okay, all right.
No, thank you.
Well, my friend, welcome to Texas. So let's talk a bit about the brand, and then we'll talk more about the opportunity with franchisees. But tell me about the brand, Pups Pub.
So Pups Pub is a very unique full liquor sports bar, but it's also a off-leash dog park all combined. So you're going to be there 21 and over for people. You're going to be there drinking, watching TVs. We have the Sunday NFL package. You're going to have all your college football. I know you got your Longhorns out here. And, you know, you're going to be having a great time, but your dog's also going to be having a great time. So your dogs, every dog that comes into Pups Pub has to be healthy and friendly. They need to meet our requirements. We do offer memberships for the pups. We call them VIPs, very important pups, which is a great revenue stream, but it also creates those bar regulars. The dogs are making friends with other people and pups. It's really a fun, safe, cool environment.
So it isn't just the bar regulars that we're used to. The pups that go there have their best friends are there as well, right?
Absolutely. I mean, dogs are the best icebreaker. In Tampa, we were actually voted the best first date spot.
Oh, yeah.
Because what's a better judge of character than your dog to your potential spouse?
There you go. And never mind the first date. That's probably, a really good magnet, right?
Oh, absolutely. We've seen quite a few love connections, people and pups, at the bar over the years in our two locations in Tampa and Orlando. So we absolutely love those. We're waiting for our first Pups Pub wedding. It's happening.
All right, well, keep us informed. We may do that live on a podcast.
Oh, done.
So tell me about the idea of franchising. What is a great local business for you guys in Florida? Why was this something that you thought we need to spread this out via franchising?
So before we even opened our first location in Tampa back in 2020, my wife, Sheila, and she's our CEO. She's my boss. We don't have to say that.
We'll cut that out.
But she is a commercial real estate broker. So she's been doing that for over a decade now. She specializes in franchised expansion and development. So she's making all this money for these other companies. And we're like, we need to do something for ourselves and utilize your skills and network. And we saw that these dog bars were starting to pop up around the country. And we felt like we could really improve on that concept. And I feel that we have. We've gone through a lot of growing pains, and we're basically dog law experts now, and we're going to be able to apply that knowledge for our franchisees. And we're really excited to transition from operating our bars to help supporting our franchisees.
I love that idea of getting out of whatever business you're in, the bar business, the pizza business, the whatever business, and getting into the business of franchising. I think that's a smart move. So, terrific. Okay, now let's talk about the other side of the coin. Tell me about the opportunity for the potential franchisees that we're seeing here and in other places. Why is this a great franchise for them to join?
So Pups Pub is leading the pack, pun intended, in dog bars. It's happening. The mom and pop places are popping up all over. I'm sure, even here in Austin, I know that they've been mentioning a place, that's like a dog park, but it's like a dirt lot. Nothing wrong with it. It's a great spot. But we've really elevated this concept, and to be able to franchise it, give you the tools to be successful day one. We have a launch strategy that has now been proven in 2 locations. Opening up a location with almost 500 memberships before you open is a massive advantage. And as we grow and continue to build that brand recognition, it's only going to make it that much easier for our franchisees.
Let me ask you a little bit more about that. How do we get those memberships before we open? So if I was going to open one, let's say 60 days from today, how would I go about getting those people to sign up for a membership in advance? Is that something that you and your marketing team are helping?
Oh, absolutely. So we have a great strategy in place. So something that you're going to start with is obviously you're going to be marketing on your social media, on your website. But beyond paid ads, those can become expensive. We're boots on the ground. You want to be establishing those relationships with local dog businesses to partner with, your dog bakery, your dog trainer, dog groomer, dog boarding. They already have your customer base ready to go. And they're going to be excited because you're only going to add value to their business as you partner. So that's number one. Number two is you're going to go to all those dog-friendly apartment complexes, people that don't have yards, that are looking for places to take their dog, and you're going to offer those residents a discount. Every resident that moves in, they're going to get a welcome packet, and it's going to be a pass to Pups Pub. So we call it our High Neighbor campaign. So we become partners with them. And then the third part about that is, you're going to laugh at me for this, but there's a lot of influencers out there. Well, there's even more pupfluencers out there. These dog accounts have more followers, more influence, and you're going to start a pupfluencer contest that they're all going to have referral codes to help sell those memberships before you open.
That makes a lot of sense. And I think just looking at the sheer volume of people that have dogs now, something you said just resonated with me about the apartment dwellers. It feels like we're in this sort of state where the number of households with a dog is growing, but the number of households with a yard might not be growing.
Absolutely. So we love what we call dinkwads, dual income, no kids with a dog. And many of those young professionals live in these high-rise apartment complexes. Yeah. So a lot of these places, they really have not much for dog amenities, maybe a small dog park. So those active lifestyles, you're bringing your dog everywhere, we're perfect for you. I did want to also touch on another strategy for our pre-launch is another incentive is you're offering a half price for anybody who signs up for a membership before you open, but also the exclusivity of limiting the amount of annual memberships to be purchased at half price to be allowed at our grand opening red carpet event. So that is where all your partners are there. You're going to get all your vendors for liquor sponsors, all them, and you throw a massive party, and it's a red carpet event. People are going to go there, but they're going to be the first to see your Pups Pub location, and you'd be surprised. I've had people cuss me out. They were 101 when we only allowed the first 100.
I wanted to be on the VIP list.
Oh, it was crazy. Right? It was crazy. But really, you build that excitement before you open, and this being such a new, fun concept, people are going to they're going to go out of their way to go here. When we actually opened our Orlando location, our Tampa members all wanted to go. I told them, you guys got to wait a couple weeks. Let it cool down. I don't want to be overflowing.
Yeah.
We were over capacity. When we opened Orlando, we had a waiting. We had to turn people away. I didn't know I needed a bouncer for the bar. It was crazy.
Love that. Well, it sounds like you've got a good direction and a lot of cool things in the pipeline, both for the brand and also for your franchisees. If anybody would like to have a further conversation with you about the opportunity that you have, where do you want to connect with people?
Appreciate that. The easiest way to do it is just go to pupspub.com. We have a franchising page. You can inquire right from there. What will happen next is I'll be reaching out. We can get a Zoom chat. Of course, we'd love for you to visit. Obviously, Tampa being quite a flight even from Austin. But really, we can figure out where you're looking to open a location, and then we can put Sheila to work. So she's going to do all that research. She's going to come up with projections using those demographics. So we can paint a pretty accurate picture of the potential of your Pups Pub, no matter where the location.
All right. Love it, man. Thank you so much for joining us here again, and good luck with the rest of the show this week.
All right. Thanks, Jack. You too.